agreeing with this nigga. This nigga is getting on my nerves. Maybe it's the hormones. Maybe I don't got the little Henny bottle like vouching on for me. But yeah, I love bro. Yeah, it was great. He put me on. He did these things for me that whatever, cool. But there was like a catch to it. Cause while you're doing all these things, oh my God, I don't want to say what I want to say, and then we're arguing about it in his car. So I'm gonna just keep it at that. He feel like I switched up. I chose that, and then I'm like. They like, you did what you was doing. You was fucking with niggas on the low. You was doing that. Never made me leave. You pick somebody over you. Da 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 da. And I feel what he was saying, but not really, because the only reason why I was entertaining people was because he's entertaining people. You feel me? Like I was going off his energy. He said, I was like, I'm reciprocating your energy. He's like, I don't want a bitch that's reciprocating my energy. Like, you so unfair, yo. Like, I'm not a fucking robot. I'm not, like, I can only be that robot. I can only be that yes me bitch for you when I'm drunk as fuck. You hear me? And when I stop being drunk as fuck, when shit started really bothering me and I can't just take a shot and get over it, nigga, I'm like, look, listen here, Chrisean, you can't keep playing with yourself, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just gotta let yourself know, stop. Because like, say if it was him and the roles was switched, he would feel and say the same thing I'm saying. Like, I feel like he try to use his situation like, oh my God, what else he say? He says, look, I will never, get into true self. This is, body house, you know what I'm saying? I've been in my shit. I know. But yeah, buy my merch too. It's selling great. Thank you. But, he was just trying to say more his speed is this way. And I'm just like, that's cool. When I was making all this money, this nigga did not want to boss me up. Okay, let's buy jewelry. Jewelry is beautiful, y'all. But having a car, getting a house in your name, like getting shit that you can actually afford. Because when we do fight and argue, you can always say, get the fuck out my shit, right? Right or wrong? So why when I was making money, you couldn't boss me up? You couldn't make sure I had my car. I was waiting on you. It just took too fucking long. And then it wasn't just taking long. It was just clear that you didn't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? It was clear as day, like, he don't fuck with you, Rock. He was fucking with you when you was broke. When you was cool with the bullshit he was putting up with. Now that, you know what I'm saying, you glowed up, he not even letting you glow or grow or none of that. He just dragging still. What the fuck? Like, that's so unfair. If I'm at Blue, he ain't had shit when I'm at him. He had an apartment, he had what he had. But it ain't compared to what I'm ready to do for his life, right? I bossed this nigga up. Say if I bossed this nigga up, right? I'm just using a scenario to see if I'm wrong or not. Now he making like millions of dollars now. He on, right? But I'm still facilitating his money because he trusted me to facilitate his money, right? Alright, I know his loyalty is with me because every time he get like a check, and the check's not baby. They be over 100,000. When he get a check, it goes straight to my name, right? Cool. That's happened over periodically a long ass time. He's showing me his loyalty to me, right? Okay, now I'm gonna start looking at shit for him because he can. Cause let me boss him up, cause he let me boss him up, cause that's what he deserved. Feel me? What that car you was talking about? You can afford it now. Let me put some shit. He wasn't doing none of that shit for me. He was making sure he was facilitating. But he was facilitating for himself. Two, he was keeping to control, one thing he said when I was like, okay, so why you want me to have my own money? You don't want me to have my own account? He was like, you not my bitch if I can't control you. Bro, I let you control me for years. What the fuck? Like, give me a break. Then now I'm pregnant and we having our little, what you call it? Our little beast, right? It's really like, alright, so look. Then he started saying, but if I started, alright, since you was living with me and you was gonna have for me, even if I was gonna have for him with all the bills, I still have a lot of money. Your bills was bills, but they wasn't that expensive to keep up with. If I'm making what I'm making, I could pay them myself. So when he was saying I help him, it's like he be trying to make me feel guilty. And visits my friends, my fans, whatever. Cause he got me fucked up. He took I was drunk all the time with him to tolerate him. So left. He made it seem like, I don't know, the way he was sweet, he went wrong about it. Then he texted me saying something. I'm like, but you were just here. So let's be adults. Let's talk.
But you were just here.
Let's be real. Okay, shorty over there, but
she was over here.
Why are you spending 99% of your time over in my shit as soon as you kick me out? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was cutting ties, we cutting money. He doing business with, I already do business with who I already do business with, that's that. But all jokes aside, why are you playing you know what I'm saying? We ain't friends, we ain't cool. We're cool enough to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I was drunk a lot because of you. Because if you really cared for me and if we was really having good times, you would be like, babe, we don't need this drink. We don't need a shot. You was encouraging drinking. You know what I'm saying? I was sad as fuck. And you know how my mental health is. I'm very emotional, erratic, crazy. Why would you, as my man, be okay with me drinking like that? You was okay with that because, what? You was controlling me, you was facilitating all my grades. Just be honest. Okay, I'm not making hundreds of dollars. I'm making a couple millions of dollars. Out of your house. Off your couch type shit. And I was cool with that till
I'm gonna bring my toothbrush.
Right, I was brushing my teeth and shit. But no, y'all, I'm just saying, we're friends, we talk, we're cool, we're very mutual. I love him to death. Whatever the case may be, right? But my best times with him was me being pregnant and sober. And he's over in my space instead of me being in his space. When we see each other and shit, and he's over here weeks at a time and shit, and you see how he's just quiet online. But I've been in this positive field, in my life, I don't want no negativity. I'm sorry that we had to end up like this, but I'm not sorry at all. I'm actually grateful that we was able to like separate. I'm grateful to be living somewhere very nice till my house is ready, till my car is ready. Like, I'm okay. I'm not homeless. I'm not, like, there's times when I be like, yeah, I want to go home. Yeah, I miss you. But I don't miss being disrespected, cheated on, ran over, and I'm making money for you. Like, it's just a ripoff. I might as well just be somewhere where I got a lot of peace at, and that's by myself. So that's what I was doing. That's what I'm doing. Like, okay, cool. Say that I'm not over you or whatever. I'm still okay. I'm still going over here handling my business, picking up my money, and nobody's telling me shit. Like, I'm okay. But I'm okay with being told, I'm okay with giving you everything. I'm okay with all that. But it's like, hold on, what the fuck is you even doing though? You get what I'm saying? Like, what is you even doing though? We ain't even cool enough to not beef offline. We ain't even cool enough for you to not put another bitch in our argument. Okay. I name drop, because we be in fucking bullshit ass arguments about motherfuckers that ain't even looking my way like that for real. And then I'm just looking at him like, yo, I'm not giving them money. I'm not giving them shit. I'm not giving them pussy. So what's the beef with us? And then you be like, you know, his ego be whatever. Whatever. It be annoying as shit. But I'm saying, like, he might not like what how things are. Like, he was telling me, he was saying, I don't like how shit is. And I'm like, me either. I mean, the only thing I don't like about this is that I'm pregnant and I be like, oh, I would love that happy old family, right? But when you put your big girl drawers on and you be fucking grown and very real with yourself, you have to be okay with being alone and being like loved the way you want to be loved. So say if he felt like I wasn't loving him the way I was supposed, I'm not no fucking maid, no fucking servant, bro. I can't just always kiss your feet when you gonna kiss mine. Like,